Hello, this is a video on how to play the card game 10. And so 10 is a fairly recent card game. It's not really one that was played in history since it's relatively new, but it's a trick-based card game that is played with the ace to 10 of all four suits. The game begins with all 40 cards being dealt out evenly to all four players. Right, so it's called 10 because you play with the ace to 10. And so, all 40 cards are dealt out evenly to all four players, and so each player would then have 10 cards. This is a 4-player card game, and so starting to the left of the dealer and continuing clockwise, the players take turns bidding. During bidding, the players have the option to bid a value, 1 to 10, and a suit to call as trump. The value of your bid must be higher than any previous bid and can be in any suit. So notice how this was a 1 in diamonds, a 2 in clubs. I could bid if I felt that I had a really strong hand. I could bid for hearts, but you know what? We'll do it here. We'll bid for hearts just to demonstrate here. So I bid 3 for hearts. So they bid 4 for diamonds. I'm going to pass now. But bidding completes after there have been 4 consecutive passes. And so if you pass and the bid comes back around to you, then you will have the option to bid again, right? And so if the game opens with all passes, then the fourth player must bid, and so they are forced to bid. So play. Play starts with the partner of the winning bidder leading any card. Your partner is the player sitting across from you. In this case, Edai is my partner, and Joe and Hall are partners here. And so here's the blue team score, here's the red team score. Play starts with the partner of the winning bidder leading any card. The other players must play a card in the lead suit. Or if they don't have any cards in that suit, they can play any card. The winner of the trick is the player with the highest ranking trump card. If no trump card was played, the winner of the trick is the player with the highest ranking card in the lead suit. Same, just like with any other trick-taking game that has been played for decades, right? The standard trick-taking rules apply. After each round, the partners change. So just FYI, right? The partners do indeed change. In the first round, you are partners with the person across from you. In the second round, you are partners with the person to your left. So in the second round, I would be partners with Joe. In the third round, you are partners with the person to your right. So I would be partners with Hall. And in the fourth round, it then goes back to the beginning. So I would once again be partners with Edai. Scoring is 10 points per trick. So you get 10 points for every trick you take, right? The game's called 10. There is a lot of references to 10 in here, which makes it easier for us to remember the game. But, for example, if you bid 7 spades, if you take exactly 7 tricks, you get 70 points, and the other team gets 0 points. If you take 9 tricks, you get 70 points for making your bid, but you lose 20 points for taking 2 extra tricks for a total of 50 points, and the other team gets 0 points. So, let's say you bid 7 tricks and you take 9 tricks, you'd get 70 points for making your bid, and then you'd lose 20 points for taking 2 extra tricks. The only points you get are the exact amount you bid, and you lose points if you have any extra tricks. Let's say you bid 7 tricks, and you only took 5. The other team would get 70 points for stopping you from making your bid. They get 10 points for the extra trick, for a total of 80 points, and you'd get 0 points. Um, and so basically, if you make your bid, you get the amount you bid. If you make your bid but you have extra, you get the amount you bid, and you subtract 10 points for every extra trick you won. If you take less than the amount of tricks you bid, the other team gets 10 times the amount you bid, and they get 10 points for any, I guess, extra tricks that they took. And so that would be in a regular game, that would be, I guess, depending on how many tricks you take. In this case, they would get 10 points for the extra trick. So that would be 80 points for the enemy team, right? If you bid 7 and you only took 5, and you would get 0. So essentially, if you bid, you get what you had. Any extra, you subtract. If you take less, the enemy team scores your bid and scores 10 points for any extra tricks they took. So it's literally that simple. It's a pretty simple game. The game is over when a player has a score of 250 or higher. If you have a tie, you play another hand. So that's literally it. If there were more rules, I would state them. But you simply play, taking tricks, right? You only play with the cards ace to 10, right? With ace being the lowest and 10 being the highest. And so you only play with 40 cards, 10 cards to each player. You get 10 points for each trick you take, and then scoring is as previously described. So let us just go through a demo round. Remember, you must play a card in the lead suit. It's standard trick taking rules. So now the tricks are taken 1-to-1. I'll lead with the 10 of hearts here. No! Paul played a trump card there. So 2-2. I don't have any diamonds, so I can play a trump card here. Joe played a higher ranking trump card. A trump card was played here, and so I'll simply play my lowest ranking card because I know that we are going to win that trick. I don't have any trump ranking cards, and so there's no way I can win this trick. I'll just play my lowest ranking card to get rid of it. I have to follow the lead suit there. So as you can see, it's quite a simple game. So they bid 5, so they get 10 times 5, 50 points, but they took 7 tricks. So they made their bid, so they get 50 points, but 7 minus 5 is 2, so they had 2 extra tricks. They lose 2 times 10 points. So they gain 50 points for making the bid, and they lose 20 points for the 2 extra tricks, for a total of 30 points. We get 0 points in this case. My partner is the player on my left here. In terms of bidding, I don't have. I'll bid diamonds. Diamonds, I'll bid 2. So if my partner's bidding spades, right, I want to do my best to help him out. So everybody else passed. Okay, so I'm gonna. So it's 6 of spades, right? Once again, do remember that. I'll play my lowest ranking card here. So even though you take, so both members of the team get the points, right? But the next round you're going to have a different teammate. And so over time, everybody will have different point values. So Joe and Hal won the last round, so they both got 30 points. But now they're on different teams. And so now me and Joe will get the same amount of points for this round. And Edai and Hall will get the same amount of points for this round. And so the partner is just for the round. But do note that you need 250 to win. If you know that your partner is close to 250, you could try intentionally sabotaging the round because you do win for yourself. There is only one winner. In this case, we'll play our 9 to take that trick right there. We'll then go ahead and play a 10 of diamonds. And so that was bad because they played that spade there. Very annoying. Play my spade there. Just play my 2 of diamonds there. Still ended up winning that trick, so that's great. Ended up winning that trick again. So we bid, no, okay, so we bid 6, so we get 6 times 10, 60 points. But since we took an extra trick, we get 60 minus 10, so 50 points there. So I had 50, Joe also had 80. As you can see, it's quite an easy game. So what we'll do is we'll continue just playing through it so you can get an idea. I'm going to bid 1 of diamonds. I do have quite a good hand for diamonds. I'm going to bid. I think we can take 4 tricks here, me and my partnership. And all 6 tricks. That's a bit risky, but we risk it here. Okay, I'm gonna pass. Well, that's my partner. Oh yeah, remember so that was my partner. Why was I bidding against my partner? I have absolutely no clue, guys. That was a bit of a misconception there. I still thought that Edai was my partner there, and so was that. That was my bad there. But we'll simply try to do our best to win 7 tricks here. That will be extremely hard. So, do note that we'll simply keep playing here, and we'll just talk about stuff as it goes. So that was strategic there. I'm gonna keep playing my lowest ranking cards. That's the highest ranking trump card, so I'm just gonna play my lowest ranking card there. Once again, I'll play my lowest ranking card. I cannot beat that. Okay, so they took that trick. That's okay. I'll play my lowest ranking spade there. Luckily for me, I'll play my lowest ranking heart there. So far so good. Once again, I'll play my lowest ranking heart there. Well, I have to play my only heart. I'll just play my lowest ranking diamond there. Play my lowest ranking diamond there. So now our objective is to lose the trick, right? We want to you don't want to win extra tricks. So it's unfortunate that we probably will, but that's okay. So we get 70, but then since we had 2 more, we lose 20. 70 minus 20 is 50. We gain 50 points there. So Eddie's my partner. I'll pass. I don't really have a good hand. I'll pass. So Joe raised it to a 7 of diamond bid for no reason. But remember, bidding high isn't always bad. People think in auction games you typically want to get away with winning the auction with as low as a bid as you can. But if your hand is really good, you don't want to bid low because if your hand is really good, you'll end up winning extra tricks and you'll have to subtract those points from your total points for the round. So you want to bid as close to the value of your hand as possible. Simply play the 4 of clubs there. You can't beat that 10 of clubs, right? I won't be able to beat that either based on what I have. So far they're doing quite good. Try to play my 8 of hearts there to take that trick from them. Could not do so. Play my ace of diamonds there. Four of spades. Diamonds are trump, so I'll do my best to take that right there. Play my eight of clubs there. So he played a diamond taking that there. I'll play my diamond taking that trick there. I'll play a heart. So it does seem like they will win the exact amount they bid, which is quite bad for us. Because they get 70, right? They got an exact bid right there. So I apologize for these tips here. They are quite cheesy, but that's okay. We'll continue playing. We'll simply finish the game here just so you can really get a glimpse. It's quite simple though, right? It's not really a hard game. But we'll simply finish it because 250 points aren't that hard to obtain. For Edai, they only have 0 points. My partner won the bid. The partner of the player who won the bid goes first. What I'll do is I'll play a 10 of hearts. I'm hoping every player has a heart. No, are you kidding me? That took out one of my highest value cards there. So that sucks. We're not off to a good start here. Joe and I seem to be losing quite badly. Luckily for us though, we are trying our best. So we're recovering now. So we don't want to win this. But unfortunately we did, so we're going to lose 10 points there. So those are just some little tips there, right? You can listen to them if you wish. Once again, this game is quite simple. Do note that the maximum you could bid would be 10 because you can't take more than 10 tricks in a round. If you're the non-bidding team, then you want to take as many tricks as possible. Don't worry about how many you take. It's only if you're the bidding team that you want to take the exact amount. If you're the non-bidding team, you won't get penalized for taking extra tricks from the other team. And you want to make sure the other team can't meet their bid, right? That is beneficial for you. Now, what I'll do is I'll lead with a 2 of spades there. So that helped out Hall there. What I'll do now is I'll play the 4 of hearts there. Oh, Ida played the 5 of hearts. I'll play the 8 of hearts. Oh, Joe played the 10 of hearts. Okay, so this is getting... They did end up meeting the bid there. And so they will get an extra, so they will lose points. Joe met 250, and so Joe won the game. The rest of us lost there. So that wraps up how to play the card game 10. It's quite an easy card game. It's fun. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.